Wow, beautiful hour of fashion ahead of us. So welcome back to TVSN in the fashion department, where we have got the launch of our 2021 event for H. Alston, direct from New York City. Only the second time we've actually had an event, launched in September last year. So if you picked up on something gorgeous from last year and you're thinking, right, I want more, perfect opportunity for you. Now, we can't travel over to New York City and go shopping there, but the next best thing, that all of these beautiful garments have arrived into TVSN just recently, and it's absolutely gorgeous collection. Fabrics are very much a focus for H. Alston, and they're fabrics that you can wear all year round. So you don't have to pigeonhole directly into summer or autumn or winter. They're so wearable through each and every season. We've got luxury, we've got New York design, and nothing. I know with that sort of build-up, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, but what's the price tag say? Nothing over $100. It does not take away from the quality, though, and I think that's the power of home shopping and our direct collection. With this amazing team of designers, we'll be meeting Kim, the Vice President of Sales, in just a moment. But let me kickstart the show with a couple of previews for you. I've been getting a few compliments, and I love a compliment or two, in this really gorgeous dress. And this is giving you the opportunity to pick up on something special for not a lot. And always with H. Alston Designs, you've got that sophistication. Luxury fabric, feels absolutely gorgeous, and we've got something very flattering because we've got that asymmetrical design, that little bit of flutter. The pleating here, of course, down the centre, or on the side of the garment, but around that waistline, where we just go, okay, nothing to see here, but really flattering lines through that animal print for you as well. Now, all sizes are about to hit single figures, and see what I mean by buying so well, $89.95. So that's our first feature, as seen in GMT, but you're going to hear more about it this hour. And this is another one. Oh, I love a jumpsuit. And to be able to pick it up for just $94.95, your long sleeve V-neck, straight-legged jumpsuit, super smart. That is perfect for right now, but throughout the cooler weather, of course, throw a little vest with that, maybe a fabulous faux fur. One of the jackets we've got coming up later in the hour as well. You've got an amazing outfit, super slinky, beautifully flattering for you, and again, the fabric's divine. Now, something else I wanted to sneak in before we catch up with Kim, and this is your long sleeve top. It's got that special V neck opening there, so it's a little triangle created with that design, and it's in that soft, gorgeous grey. $64.95. 539-833. Ooh, the web shoppers and the app shoppers are really pouncing at the moment. Feel free to do that if you do want to shop ahead at any time, but we'll get everything onto our beautiful Angela, and you'll see it for yourself. But time now to catch up with Kim from New York City, and we are twinning today. Neither of us could resist this little dress. Kim, how are you doing? Happy New Year, my dear.
Happy New Year right back at you. Hey, you look fabulous in this dress.
Well, thank you very much, as do you. Now, can we talk sizing straight off the bat so the girls can jump in there? So when it comes to sizing with H. Alston, we go true to size, don't we?
Absolutely. We definitely go true to size. I right now have a small on. I'll be honest with you, I clipped it a little bit in the back, so I would probably be an extra small, but this is very much true to size. So what you are, please take your proper size. You won't be disappointed. And, you know, a lot of the garments you just pull over your head. So everything, I would say the majority has stretch to it. So there's a lot of give in the garments as well.
Well, we're very excited because, you know, we can't book that airfare and we can't go shopping in the fashion district of New York City, but you bring the designs to us, and designs that come from a mastermind, really, when it comes to making, well, both men and women look their very best.
Absolutely. You know, Alston is one of the most iconic fashion designers from the 1970s. Actually, a fun little fact is, you know, he got his start and he was put on the map because he was a milliner. He was actually a hat designer. So in 1961, Jackie Kennedy put him on the map when she wore that famous pillbox hat that we all know. When he moved into designing women's apparel, he took how meticulous he was, and to make a hat, you have to be really extremely meticulous. He took that and interpreted it into garments for women he was very meticulous about designing for the woman's body and for women of all sizes so it can fit everyone.
An amazing clientele, and we'll have a little look at some of the vintage photos we've got of Roy Halston as we go throughout the show. But let's get the party started, because we want to share with you as much as we can this out and see it on lovely Angela. So the same print that we have in our dress, Kim, featured here in the flutter sleeve pullover, it's described as, but a lovely long line top.
Yeah, this top is fabulous. One, because you just pull it over your head, so it's easy and no fuss. And then you have that same hip detail that you have on the dress as well. And it has this beautiful cascade that falls off the body. So it's really more of an asymmetrical fit. And that was something that Halston really prided himself on. He did a lot of asymmetric details on garments. So things were not so dead on and straight. They were a little bit off kilter. And that's really, this top is a great representation of that. That side ruching there, it will hide everything. So all of us, it doesn't matter what shape or size you are, we're all hard on ourselves and hard on our bodies. This will literally hide everything and any kind of flaw that you feel like you have.
And we can be a bit tough on ourselves, but when you find the right garment and it has those, those very intelligent design features, gee, it makes a world of difference. Now, this top is stunning. It's in, as we said, the same animal print. So you've got that lovely antique white background. And then you've got the blacks, the chocolates, a little bit of a peachy tone as well. So it's light and bright and lovely. I'm finding it a really flattering print.
It's very flattering, and something we do in H. Halston, we call them print non-prints. So it's really important because there's a lot of prints out there that are very memorable. This is not memorable. So this is something you can truly keep in your wardrobe 365 days a year. You won't see yourself coming and going. This can be interpreted as a snake print. It could be interpreted as a dot print. So it's really digestible in any manner as well.
And that's another really clever aspect to the Halston designs, is they're prints, but they don't scream at you. They're prints that work back in so many different ways with so many other pieces in your wardrobe. And the quality of the fabric, 10 out of 10. I know people look at the screen and go $74.95. What are we actually getting? But that is something that you pride yourself on, is giving us the very best fabrics.
Absolutely. And yes, I don't want anyone to be scared by the prices where you think you're going to get a very inexpensive garment home. It's actually the opposite. The cost value when you get this home and you actually feel how yummy it is and how slinky it is, you're going to be shocked that all you paid was what you paid for it. The cost value is absolutely superb.
I'm looking at the way that so cleverly, I was going to say hugs, but that's the wrong word, but sort of describes the figure, because it accents the good bits and it hides the things that you may not like so much. You can just see that beautiful waistline that's created there on Angela by that ruching and by the panel that runs down the side, because the print runs down the body and the design runs down the body divinely. If you love your arm coverage, you're certainly getting it here. The sleeve finish at about more of that 7/8 length there for you, so making it perfectly trans-seasonal for you. And Angela is a really lovely perfect size 8. So it just means you can see that size. If you're size 8, you're going to go with this, the extra small. If you are size 10, you're going to go with the small. If you're size 12, you're going to go with the medium there and through to the size 16. But then again, too, you can choose if you want something that's got a little bit more length, a little bit more drape, and you're between sizes, you could go up or down with the Halston designs. So that's our very first premiere, and I should mention that virtually everything in the show is brand new for you. And there is the man himself. It's rather a gorgeous-looking man, Kim.
Yeah, he was gorgeous. He really was, and he was so classic. And I mean, he showed that in his designs and all the women that he dressed.
All right. Oh, there we go. And can we name drop? Because some of the ladies, some of the women that he's dressed throughout the era have just been like the creme de la creme of the red carpet.
Oh, creme de la creme. Liza Minnelli, Elizabeth Taylor, I mean, Bianca Jagger, Marlene Dietrich, Lauren Bacall. I mean, that's just literally to name a few. He was dressing all of these women. They were on his arm, walking into Studio 54, walking out of Studio 54. He was designing clothing that was draping on the body, that it was accentuating the body, and truly that you could dance in. So we have to all multitask and dance in our lives. We've carried that forward in H. Halston. All of these clothes, they work for you. You don't have to work for them. So these are true workhorse pieces that you're going to put in your wardrobe to have forever, truly.
Absolutely. Now, I think I may have already asked the customer question, a lady who's in between size 8 and 10, which size to go for with Angela's top. Kim, what I would say is, depending on the fit you want, if you want it more fitted around the bust line, you could go down. But if you want, you know, a little bit more drape, a little bit more swing, you could go up. Would that be the right suggestion, if the lady's in between sizes?
100%, you're spot on there. If you want a little bit more room, I would size up. But if you want it, you know, how it is fitting on our fabulous model, and it will give you a little bit of an hourglass shape, I'd stick to your true size. But if you want a little bit more room, size up.
Okay. Well, let's talk pants now. And I know that these pants are quite generously sized, because the last thing you want is the discomfort of a waistband that digs in. And with this styling, with the crop wide leg, you do want that generosity. These are, in fact, you mentioned Lauren Bacall. I was picturing her in this sort of style. It's that romance, it's that sophistication of the Halston designs that I think really speaks to us.
Absolutely. It is that clean sophistication. These pants are fabulous. They're actually a stretch crepe. So stretch is the key word here. There is so much give, but they're meant to be a little bit more of a loose fit. And they have these really fabulous deep pockets on the side. I mean, who doesn't love a pocket now? Especially, you know, with everyone working from home and you're always having your phone on you. It's like a great phone pocket as well. And these pants will take you through the year. Summer, you wear them with a fabulous heel or a flat. And then in the winter, you can throw them on with a boot or a bootie to protect your legs so you have a little bit more warmth. But these are just absolutely stunning, and they're a true piece that you could wear multiple times in a week and just style them differently.
Lovely. Oh, it was Tina who asked that question before. Thanks, Tina. Hope we helped you out there. So with the pants here, I'm seeing that generosity around the hip area. So if the hip is your concern, I don't think you're going to have any issues here whatsoever. And how flattering, because with that wider leg, Kim, it creates that lovely tailored look around the waistline. Even if you're more of a column or more of an apple or a pear shape, this gives you the look of the waist.
Absolutely, and it really also elongates your, you know, if you're short or you're tall, but it really elongates the leg, especially because there is a little bit of skin showing. So you do have that really beautiful length as well that it just adds, so it gives you a little bit more stature.
And you get to show off your favourite shoes or boots there as well. Now, really nicely tailored. And again, when we look at these and going, okay, so they're $89.95. The fabric here as well, just that perfect weight for all year round, but quality through and through. But the tailoring, and that's sort of, again, going back to the time-honoured tailoring, the quality tailoring that you're getting there with the pleating down the front of the pant, those pockets built in there for you. Everything just superbly created. If you have never, and we've only had the one event picked up on a Halston piece, then get them home. You know you've got your 30 days to try them on. Maybe pop them on with the different things that you're contemplating wearing them with, and just be certain. But I think once you feel that fabric, really appreciate the fit and the meticulous way they've been created, you're going to fall in love with them. And that perfect pair of black pants, that's sometimes a difficult one to find, but they're a must-have in the wardrobe too, Kim.
Absolutely. I swear that finding a pair of good black pants is like finding a bathing suit. It takes many, many to go through to find the perfect one. This, for sure, you can stop your search after you get these home, because this is your perfect pair of like little black pants, we can call them. And again, they will take you through 365 days a year. But even better is that, you know, we actually didn't mention is that everything from H. Halston is machine wash and machine dry. So you don't ever have to run to the dry cleaner to take care of these garments. You can take care of them at home, and there's no additional spend on it. So if you think about the price you're paying and then you don't have to take it to the dry cleaner, it's a huge win in my book.
Definitely. We've got to be fast because we've only got 5 left in the extra small, so that's the 8. 5 left in the small, which is the 10, and 6 in the medium, which of course is our size 12 there. All right, now I do have to remind you of our very first shirt here, the flutter sleeve. Extra small's about to drop into limited there, and there's 6 in small left for you, 6 in the extra large, so not a lot. $74.95 works superbly, of course, back with the pants that we just brought you. And also coming up, we've got a little short sleeve number for you, and that is the extended shoulder V-neck blouse, a customer favourite that we have back in stock for you at just $69.95. So I'm thinking of the girls who are in the really tropical climates and you think, oh, no, I've just got to have short sleeve, then that is going to be a perfect one for you. Also a lovely one that goes superbly with the wide leg pants we just brought you. But another option for you now in just such a gorgeously classic blouse, and 2 colour options that we have on this one. It's a long sleeve. It's got the oversized button front shirt on this one. So lots of details and lots to love. And another wonderful example here, Kim, in both the grey and black of the print, the Halston style print.
Yeah, again, here's that print, non-print again. So, you know, this is really like marbleized, so it has that beautiful texture to it, but it could be interpreted as tie-dye as well. It really can be interpreted in multiple ways, but it's just a beautiful print that draws your eye all over.
And that's obviously the black that we're looking at there, and we've got that beautiful soft grey option too. It's just getting the opportunity to touch the fabric. Again, it's that quality, it's the beautiful subtle texture, and you'll be able to see that print here, how true to that it's almost like a liquid marble when it comes to the print.
It is a liquid marble, and I love that. It looks like, you know, kind of when you squirt paint onto a piece of fabric or a piece of paper, and the way that it settles, that's exactly what this print is kind of embodying right now.
Neat little pleats too on the shoulder, just give that sort of relaxation and that lovely float of fabric down the body.
Yes, and I love that detail. That little pleating on the shoulder is a technique that you're going to see a lot in the H. Halston collection. It really helps define the shoulder. I mean, we all say that collarbones in women are like the best part of our body because they don't gain weight or anything. This helps accentuate that part of the body. So you're always going to see that detail on our beautiful blouses.
And you look at the blouse and you go, it's a stunning blouse. But then you start to examine all of the details in the design, and there's so much to talk about. And let's maybe start with the neckline and that collar that's just really soft and floaty and sort of works perfectly with the print.
Yeah, it's perfect. And I love, you know, if you can see that actually there's a detail on the placket in the front that comes off the neck. It's almost kind of like 3D. It can pull away from the body. So it really has a flutter detail to it. So when you move, there's great movement that happens. It's just not your general stationary blouse where your placket is sewn down. So I love that detail here on that. It just adds kind of that little feminine detail. It's, you know, a new version of a ruffle, if you want to call it, because it's really feminine and flirty.
Oh, it's beautiful. And then the sleeve, how divine is that? Because it's actually got a flared sleeve, but then it's gathered in with a little button and a loop.
Yes, and I love this. So all of our buttons are stretch buttons. So there's a lot of give to it. So, you know, when you think about, you know, trying to button a shirt, if it's at the back of the neck or if it's on your, you know, cuff on your wrist, we all fumble sometimes when there's not stretch and you start breaking a sweat to try to get into it. This is so easy because it really does the work for you. So it's really easy to loop it. But if you were to open this as well on the arm, not only do you now have a beautiful flutter and kind of a wide arm detail to it, but it literally just changed the look of it.
Oh, and Angela's done that for us, so you can see you can go from that. Was it like a little tulip when it was gathered in with the button, and then you can have then that nice, loose, wider sleeve there if you prefer, simply by undoing the little button.
Absolutely. So you could throw on your fabulous jewelry and your bracelets if you wanted to cuff it and keep it closed, or you could wear it a little bit more open and loose as well. So it's really to the wearer's choice. And you just pull this blouse over your head. So again, that's super no fuss. That's something you don't even have to think of then.
Okay, now Paula's got a question about sizing as well. She's wondering what size Angela was wearing because she's a size 8 and, particularly with the first snake print top. So Angela was wearing the size small, which is more the size 10. So if you're size 8, then obviously you're going to be picking up on the XS. Is that correct, Kim?
Absolutely, that's definitely correct. And on this blouse, I know I mentioned stretch. This is a double Georgette, so it does not have any stretch to it. So if you do want a little bit more room, I would size up. But if you want your general size for a normal fitting blouse, then go with your normal size.
Good stuff. And we'll let you know through each of the designs what the fabric is, whether you've got the benefit of stretch there or if you need to consider that in. So definitely the XS is the size 8, but we do have Angela in the S, which is around the size 10. Now, quarter of a stock has gone on that very first top, and that's your flutter sleeve knotted pullover. So that is in the same fabric as the dress both Kim and I have got on, but that is giving the opportunity to pick up something to go with them, and that of course is the wide leg crop pant. Again, more than a quarter of the stock gone there. This is the first of 4 shows for H. Alston. Now, actually, we've got no more than 4 on any of these, so they're all about to pop into limited, because when we get those yellow boxes on screen, 3 or less left in stock there for you. If you do have questions, very happy to answer them, or if you've got, maybe you picked up on H. Alston pieces in the launch back in September and you'd love to tell us how much you love them, you can always fire through an email on producer@tvsn.com.au. Now, Kim, this dress is just stunning. This is just really so elegant, and that New York design, without a doubt, is here in the short sleeve crossover neck dress for $84.95. It's a winner.
It is a home run for sure. This is your new perfect little black dress that is going to be a workhorse piece for you. You can, wear this with a sandal in the summer. You can wear this with a boot or a bootie and a tight in the winter. This is that really yummy jet set jersey fabric is what we call it. It's not a matte jersey because matte jersey is matte. This actually is silky and slinky, so it's really yummy against the body. And actually a fun little fact is that jet set jersey, we use that term because Halston was designing for the jet setting crowd. I mean, again, Liza Minnelli, Elizabeth Taylor, they were flying across the world and they would need clothing that they could get on a plane in the evening and wake up on the other side of the world and get off the plane and go to a meeting or go to a filming or go just be social, but look perfect. And that's what this fabric is. It does not wrinkle. It is full of stretch, and it will take you through your whole entire day, and you will not have to fuss with it at all.
Well, we're single figures on every single size there, and I am not surprised. Once more, we've got the small here on Angela. So it's, you've got stretch in this, so go true to size, unless, you're in between sizes, and then you choose the sort of fit that you want and either go up or down. We better talk about that neckline, because that is absolutely exquisite, both at the front and the back, with that crossover.
Yeah, it is so chic, this neckline. I love it because it lays on the neck beautifully, and it really accentuates that beautiful neckline that we all have. You have that really subtle crisscross that happens right above the chest, and it just zips right up the back of the nape of the neck. So it's really easy, and it's basically an invisible zipper, so you can't even see the zipper as well. So it is just clean lines to the max on this dress.
And I do love it when that neckline's extended at the back. It's just really high-end, I think very, very flattering. And I didn't realise there was a zipper in that one, and I'm pretty close to Angela. You just can't see it. And again, it's that craftsmanship, that know-how to be able to, do the perfect invisible zipper there. So that stunning little black dress for you for just $84.95, very much New York chic. Now, there's a little cut seam on the waistline too that gives you that beautiful shaping.
It does, and it just has a little bit of a flare in the skirt. So, obviously it's not bodycon, but it's going to hug you in all the right places, but still give you great movement when you walk. And that's what this skirt does. It has great movement and liquid kind of jersey feel to it when you walk.
The sort of dress that perfect just as it is. You wouldn't have to add anything else. But if you did have a fun little belt, if you're a belt kind of girl, then a beautiful dress just to play with and make your own style. Now, it does say short sleeve, but that's not correct. So we might have that changed because you're definitely obviously getting that long sleeve, but that crossover neckline there, $84.95. 539836 is your item number there. A busy show, and this our first of the event, but something that we've got coming up a little later in the hour is, and this is already disappearing. Look at that, the long sleeve, and it is definitely a long sleeve, this one. The easy blazer in the black and the storm. I'm loving the storm, I've got to admit, because it's still a lovely deep tone, but it's got that beautiful deep teal about it, and it's going to go so well. With this show, you're going to be able to put together a whole outfit that works superbly together. Now, storm so limited in the 3 sizes there. 5 is the max that we've got in any of the sizes in that colour. Okay, so black and storm, you'll see that on just $99.95. All right, we had a very, very quick look at this top in GMT and super glamorous. And again, when it comes to fabric, we've got something here that is so out of the ordinary, and I'll get Kim to explain what's happened with the fabric. But you've got the gold, you've got the silver in the flutter sleeve knotted pullover here. So first of all, because the way the fabric was done, it's so different with the technique.
Yeah, so this is a fog foil is what we call it. So actually both garments, the gold and the silver, both started as a black top. We then took the foil and we literally fogged it on top with a machine. So it kind of almost splatters and it just lands on the garment. And then after that, we take a clear coat and we kind of coat over that fog foil to lock it in, and it gives it that really beautiful sheen. So this is great shine. It's not holiday shine. I don't want anyone to think that this is like last year's holiday. In H. Halston, we do a lot of fog foil and shine throughout the year because everyone wants a little bit of shine. Right now, you guys are in summer, we're in winter here, but this is your perfect summer top as well. For a little bit of shine in the summer, you could throw this also back on with a white jean, and it is super chic.
I'd love to see it with a white jean as well. Actually, with this, we get a chance to really look at the panel work running down that left-hand side and how that plays with the ruching there and giving you all of that, such detail, but also a little bit of camouflage over the tummy.
Absolutely. So again, we want to hide and protect for you, and that's exactly what this top does. So you have that beautiful ruching that happens on the side, and then you can really tell the cascading detail and that little asymmetric hem that happens off of this blouse. It's almost like it, kind of even reminds me of like a wide men's tie or a really nice sash, the way it just falls on the hip. And again, there's just great movement to it. So as you're looking at this garment, your eye is drawing in every which way in every place on this as well.
And that fabric, and when you talk about all of the different processes it went through, it doesn't take away from the gorgeous slinky quality of that. You can see it sort of undulating over the body there. Really, really clever fabric and something you'll love. Now, whether you're a gold girl or a silver girl, we've got the choices there for you, and both are definitely on the move. So once more, sizing-wise with this one, you're seeing the size small on Angela, and that is, it's more of the size 10, so that's why she's getting more of a relaxed fit there. So again, it's totally up to you. Go with your true size, but if you're in between, you can, and you want a looser fit, you could go up. In between, if you wanted a firmer fit, you could go down, but that's your size chart. Always ideal if you're worried about the bust line there or the hip line, you can check out the measurements, and we've popped those on the screen. It's also on the web and the app if you ever need any of those size charts. Now, speaking of sizes, Kathy, thanks for your email. She's wondering about the size of the dress, the Halston dress that I'm wearing. So I'm in the small. So the small is the size 10. I'm still hanging on to calling myself a size 10, but I've got to say I'm probably more of a generous size 10. So I've got a really lovely fit, but I've got that slinky fit when it comes to this one. And the Halston dress has got that beautiful stretch as well. So very comfortable on my 36 this line there. So it's just working. And it's just, when you feel the fabric, you're just going to be overjoyed with, I think the bargain's not the right word to use with the Halston collection, but it absolutely is very, very astute buying, because the fabrics, all of the styling details, you're getting an absolute winner, whether you're going for a dress or pants or tops. Lots of variety there, and you can see that same dress there, same size on Angela, and how that works. Now, the other dress option is that beautiful black dress, the long sleeve crossover neck dress there, $84.95. Now, extra large will be the very first to go, limited there on that one, with the invisible zip down the back. In fact, only 4 left in the extra large now for you. Neck. Oh, wow. I love. That's, yeah. Here we're talking again, it's not signature is the wrong word for the print, but the prints from Halston are the sorts of prints. If you think I'm not a print person, I think we could get you to change your mind, because, Kim, this is the sort of print that I think we could all wear, and it's not one of those in-your-face fighting type prints. It's so sophisticated.
This top and print is so sophisticated, and this can be truly interpreted multiple ways. Someone could read this as raindrops. Someone could read this as just a true dot print. It also, could be squiggled lines. So it really is digestible in any manner. And I love it because there's just the right amount of white, black, and gray. So this top is a true 365-day-a-year top. This looks phenomenal back to white denim. It really pops, and it's really beautiful and crisp. And then it also is very sophisticated and chic back to a black bottom as well. And you can even pair it back just with a good old regular blue jean, and it's, again, super chic.
Yeah, I think because you've got the grey in there as well as the black and the white. I actually look at the print, and for me, I'm seeing almost a photographic interpretation of zooming in on a knit, having that sort of knit-style texture. But so you're right, it's like a very subtle artwork. But then, of course, the shaping, making it so flattering, and also just giving you, whether you've got one or not, giving you that waistline.
Exactly, and that tie on the side is adjustable for your body type. So you can adjust it and make it a little bit looser. You could make it a little bit tighter. You could really draw it over to the side if you want, and define your body in the way that you want to. So this can be a loose fit, or you could make this a little bit more fitted as well.
So it is a wrap, but it's one of those safe wraps where you sort of suddenly realise, I don't like the ones where you go, oops, okay, little fashion mistake here. But that's not going to happen with this wrap style top. You've got that security in the design.
Absolutely, you're fully protected. And, we do a lot of wraps because Halston, in his career with designing apparel, he always did a lot of wraps. And so we make sure that you are fully covered. If you bend over, you're not going to fall out. You're fully protected. So don't ever worry about that.
Well, I know there's a little hook and eye closure too at the front, so you can make, yeah, exactly what you're saying there. You're not going to be gaping with the wrap styling. You've got that stand-up collar, stunning print, the long, lovely, light sleeves there for you as well. So just a beautiful, for me, I love black and white. I think it's always so smart, and with the little introduction of the grey there too, making it such an adaptable top. You know what, I've got a red jacket, and I can see that top with the pop of the red over the top too. So it can be very sort of sophisticated, or you can make it your own with a bit of drama with so many different colours over the top. In fact, I'm thinking your storm blazer would be beautiful over that.
Absolutely, super chic, and that's why I love that it's black, white, and gray, because you can go into your cool tones, you could go into your warm tones. And this top, actually, I was just thinking about it, this you could actually open up that little hook and eye if you wanted to, and you could wear like a little peekaboo lace cami under it and have a little bit of lace popping out as well for a little feminine detail. Or you could wear just a beautiful, drop necklace to really accentuate your neckline.
Oh, we've got a big day of jewellery happening here on TVSN with the Brazilian quartz, or the smoky quartz, the Burmese rubies coming up, and of course amethyst. So there'll be plenty of opportunities to do exactly that. The other thing too, I like that idea of opening up the little hook and eye, maybe wearing a block colour cami underneath, and just introducing colour that way as well, if you want to. So we promised you variety, certainly delivering on this, the first show of H. Alston back at TVSN for 2021, and everything on the move, everything proving really popular today. Let's give you a little update with the flutter sleeve knotted pullover there. So calling it a pullover, but for the girls here, I'm translating that as top with the three-quarter sleeve on that one, and that detail with the asymmetrical nature and the ruching. And then, of course, we had a little look at the crop wide leg pant. They're beautiful. They're just really dramatic and fun and easy to wear. But we have a jumpsuit now to share with you, and I can't wait to explore this. It's stunning. Look how amazing Angela looks in this. And I've got to say, for all of the girls out there, it doesn't matter if you're a size 8, you're a size 16, they are super, super flattering.
Extremely flattering. This jumpsuit, first of all, this embodies Halston to the max. This is exactly what he used to do. This is what Liza Minnelli was wearing, Lauren Bacall, as they were walking into Studio 54. This is that workhorse jumpsuit that's going to work for you. And this is a great piece, as all of us are starting to graduate from our athleisure or our pajamas that we've been wearing at home while we work. This is the next best thing, because it truly feels like pajamas. So this will make you feel sophisticated and pulled together, but you have real clothes on. You don't have your pajamas from the night before on. So it's just the next step as we, kind of move back into society.
Well, we're certainly loving doing that here, and this is going to give you that confidence to get out and about day and night with this one. Another one perfect just on its own, but with all sorts of different gorgeous jewellery and different jackets and vests over the top. You can have so much fun. I'm thinking our little opera jackets we have in our silk range as well. Now, we're noticing Angela's taking off that belt, so that's fully removable if you want. And again, you could have a little play with, I'm seeing maybe a big metallic belt.
Absolutely. I was just thinking that as she took the belt off. I would just change this up and exactly put a nice big wide belt on it. You could put a chain belt on with it. There's so many different things you could do to dress this up or to dress it down. And there's a stretch button. As I mentioned, we do stretch buttons all the time. So there's a stretch button at the back of the nape of the neck with that beautiful keyhole. This is the easiest jumpsuit to get in and out of. A lot of us in the past maybe have shied away from putting on a jumpsuit because you're like, oh my God, when I have to go to the restroom, it's like a whole project. And you're like, oh God, I can't deal with that. This is so easy. Again, it's that stretch button. You can do it yourself. It's so easy to get in and out of. And so, that's something that we thought of for you. Just, again, kind of easy wear, easy care.
I've only got one left in the extra small two left in the small, so definitely one of the hits of the hour is the V-neck straight leg jumpsuit there. Straight leg, but nothing again here is grabbing or clinging, so that beautiful fabric which gives you so much spandex, giving you so much stretch, definitely does just float down the body.
It does. You know, this is that Jet Set jersey again, so it's that really yummy, slinky jersey that has a really soft tan to it. So again, feels, you know, like your pajamas or your athleisure, but it's not. You're pulled together. And the leg on this is fabulous because you can wear any shoe and it shows off your shoe. So a lot of us have problems also with jumpsuits because you got to hem them. They're like 12 miles too long. They're annoying. This is like the perfect ankle jumpsuit where you can wear it with a heel, you can wear it with a flat.
And that, I know the opening there and the little button with the stretch loop is there to make ease of access, but it also gives you a rather pretty keyhole on the back of the garment as well. We just lost that small. Well done, team, for jumping in on that one. Only one left now in the extra small, which is your size 8. It will go. Medium's just fallen into limited as well. And to think, a Halston piece there for $94.95. Now, this is our long sleeve knotted pullover in the gold and the silver. So the two options there in that beautiful fabric, which is, now you called it your fog print?
Our fog foil. So it
foil.
has almost a shiny effect to it, but it still has a little bit of a matte look. So it's not, it doesn't scream holiday. It screams 365-day-a-year shine.
And perfect back with the black pants, of course. Ooh, okay, love the next one as well. What we're going to show you is the long sleeve top with the neck opening coming up next for just $64.95. I do apologise, there is a wee bit of a wait on the phone lines. I'm glad you're loving the presentation for H. Alston here at TVSN. But we pride ourselves on giving you so much variety in the fashion arena. I think with H. Alston, we're going back to, you know, New York City and the style that you're famous for, Kim, and of course that the designs that emanate from a very clever man who's used to making some of the world's most beautiful women, but they're still real women. They've got their flaws, they've got their foibles, but making them look their very best.
Absolutely. It was what Halston was known for, and he just wanted to make sure that he always used to say, you are only as good as the women that you dress. And if those women don't feel good, why are you designing? And, you know, we've continued with that homage to him. And all of these pieces absolutely show that, especially this top. Oh, yeah. I mean, you have that beautiful little peekaboo, you know, keyhole at the neck. It's just so beautiful with the ruching that falls right below your collarbones as well.
Now, the print on this one is so subtle but absolutely ethereally beautiful. So you've got that sort of silvery, soft grey background. Then it's almost like rain hitting sideways on a window. Mm-hmm. There's little sort of drizzles of that white going across on the diagonal.
Absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly how I was going to describe this print. It is rain hitting a window, or in our case here in New York, because we're getting 18 inches of snow, it is snow hitting our windows right now. So it is so beautiful, this light dove gray with your beautiful kind of little stripes through it.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, around that neckline, I've noticed that the actual, what gives you the top of the triangle is threaded through the fabric. So it, again, gives you a really subtle pleating.
It is. And you know what? That part of the neckline is all functional. So if you wanted to draw it in a little bit more, you could. Or if you wanted to pull it apart, you could as well. Oh, wow. So it's really functional based on how you want to wear it. Do you want to show more skin, or do you want a little bit less skin showing? So it's up to you. That's
really clever. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. I thought, oh, it's creating the pleats. That's really neat. But that's really lovely that if you want to bring that in, you can, or further out and create the shape that you want. I guess I've got different earrings. I'm thinking, oh, okay, so I've got the wide triangular earrings. I'll have that same shape on the neckline. If we've got the little long drop ones, I could do that as well. Now, also clever use of the panel, so giving you a really lovely flattering line down the body. So centre seam on the front, but not on the back.
Absolutely, and it just truly just pulls over your head, so it's really easy. You can wear this a little bit looser if you want and wear it out over, you know, your bottom, or you could even tuck this top in and give it a little bit more of, you know, a chicer look and throw on a belt with it. So there's multiple ways that you can definitely wear this.
Well, a divine colour, but we've got to check back in with the jumpsuit and what's been going on. Oops. Small and medium already sold out. 4 left in large and 4 left in the extra large, which equates to our size 16. Okay. Now, we will pop the size chart up. We've been getting lots of questions about that. So we're going from 8 to 16 with the sizing, and there's the measurement. So if you do need to just quickly double check something, I don't think you're going to have too many concerns. And normally I sort of have an issue with, you know, I'm sort of a size 10, a biggish 10, and I worry sometimes with the bust line. But again, I'm getting a really easy fit where we've got that stretch in the fabric, and we'll always let you know on that. Plus, you know you've got 30 days. So if you get it home and it isn't right for you, you send it back to us, so you're not going to be stuck. Now, this is the blazer I was telling you about. Love this colour. That is the Storm. We've also got it in the black. It's your long sleeve, easy blazer. This has been brought down, so we've maintained everything under $100 to $99.95 for you. And, you know, when you find, we're talking about the perfect little black dress or the perfect pair of pants before, this is going to be that perfect blazer for you that's going to work with so many different outfits when you need that extra layer.
Absolutely. And this is our stretch knit crepe. So this is the same fabric that we have in that beautiful wide leg pant that you showed earlier in the show. And if you were a customer who ordered our best-selling knit crepe pant from September, this is the same exact fabric, so you can make a suit out of it if you wanted that same fabric one-to-one.
And that's that finishing, isn't it, when you've got the same fabric with your blazer and your pants and just having everything perfectly matched there. Loving that colour, but, you know, an easy blazer, so that soft tailoring. So it's still a classic, but it just works with, you know, an easy drape down the body.
Absolutely, and I love this because it's a little bit more oversized. So it's not a true fitted blazer. You have a little bit more room to it, and you can just open up that one button, and the way that the neckline just drapes, because it is a folded over kind of lapel that just runs a little bit wider on the body, so it has just such a beautiful drape to it when it's on. And this is something you could take and you could really dress it up. As I mentioned, you could put it back with that same matching pants so you could have a full suit, or you could throw this on with like a great pair of denim and make it a little bit more casual with a fabulous top underneath.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I've just done the little drape over one shoulder. We can drape, well, I'm going to pop it on, actually. That'll be easier. And you know the nice thing, because I've got quite a meaningful arm, we've got so much lovely room. And this is the small that I'm popping on the sample. And it just goes to show, maybe if you're picking up on the little dress that I have on, that could be that perfect blazer that goes back with it. Oh, it's very forgiving, isn't it? Love it.
Oh, it is so stunning. I love the way you styled that. That like totally changed your look. And there's so much stretch in it also, which all of us love stretch, and we all need stretch in our lives. Like, this is your perfect jacket. You can move around in it. I mean, literally, you could probably do cartwheels in this thing if you wanted to. There's just so much stretch in it.
It wouldn't be the sort of blazer, I can't count the times I've jumped in the car and go, well, I'm not going to be able to drive in this one. But this has got plenty of lovely room in it. So either in the Storm that you're seeing there, that beautiful sort of deep teal tone, which is just about gone. And, of course, then we've got the black option for you as well. Really, really good buying at $99.95 there, but no more than 4 behind any of our sizes. When it comes to your blazer, and actually pretty much everything in the show. Now, this one will sell out. We've only got a couple left in the large and 4 4, yeah, left in the XL there for you. So only 5 jumpsuits now left in stock, 539842. If you want it, please be nice and fast for that one. It is stunning. And also, just to let you know, the top that Angela had on underneath her Storm Easy blazer was this one, the grey long sleeve top with that neck opening. And the neck opening, you can move that in and out and create exactly the shape and the look that you want with that. So the print is so, it's kind of really calm and lovely with that soft grey and then the lovely drizzles on the sideways slant of the white. And of course the very first top that we saw is giving you the opportunity to pick up on the same print as the dress that both Kim and I have got on, and that's in that subtle snake print there, the knotted pullover, $74.95. All right, now next up we have got for you another top option, and this is the lovely extended shoulder V-neck blouse there for just $69.95. And it's 539727. So this is a restock, a back in stock for you because our viewers have been asking. So once more, we're going to the black and white, but in a totally different print.
Absolutely. And this is exactly a completely different way to interpret one of those print non-prints that I was talking about. This top is actually one of our top-selling blouse silhouettes in H. Halston. This fits everybody. This is such an easy piece. It's obviously very bra-friendly. You have that beautiful extension that comes over the shoulder. And this fabric is completely different than what we've been showing in this show. This is actually a satin back crepe. So this fabric, one side of the fabric is shiny, the other side is matte. So right now, this is actually flipped on the shiny side, so you have that really beautiful sheen and how the print comes through, but it's still really soft against the body.
Really clever lines running down the body, sort of almost giving you a multi-layered effect with that print too.
Absolutely. You have that beautiful detail that really comes off the V from right above the bust, and it really sits so beautifully on the neckline as well.
And the shape of the garment itself, the way it's been styled with the extended shoulder and then that V neckline working perfectly back in with the print itself. There's a little pleat in the front, so once more relaxing out the fabric so it's not going to grab onto the body.
Exactly. You have that really beautiful little inverted pleat that comes down the center of the body. So again, there's a lot of give and movement to it. So this will, truly protect any flaws that you feel like you have on your body, but still giving you great definition as well.
Sort of top perfect just as it is to wear out over skirts or pants there, but the fabric's soft enough and blousy enough that if you wanted to tuck that in, get a little bit of shaping there, if you wanted to belt that, you could do that as well.
Absolutely. This top is like great for dressing up or dressing down. It looks fabulous with this black pant, but it also looks so fabulous and crisp back to a pair of white denim. I love our tops back to white denim. I just feel like it lifts the print and the color so beautifully, and white really has become acceptable kind of 24/7. You can wear it 365 days a year, but you and the winter could flip back to a black pant as well. So this top will take you throughout the year.
That extended shoulder is amazing. So we are running out of time on this, our very first show of H. Halston for 2021. And I'm not going to say they've saved the best till last, but Kim and I love this dress so much. We both wore it. And it features the print that we had for you in the first flutter top. So that beautiful subtle snake print there, running right down the body, and it just gave me the opportunity to go, oh, I'm loving the fabric, Kim. It feels so silky.
It's so silky. It's so slinky. There's one thing that we totally forgot to talk about is that H. Halston is exclusive to you guys in Australia and New Zealand. So when it comes to prints, you will never see yourself coming and going where you live because it is not going to be in every store on every corner where you live. The only place you can get it is here on TVSN.
We love that exclusivity as well. This is such a stunning dress, and I know that if you've got that brand new diary ready for 2021, you're getting a bit excited about those fun little dinner dates or those little parties or those occasions you've got coming up, or you just want a gorgeous dress to wear whenever you feel like it, you've got that opportunity here with the long sleeve pleat front dress for $89.95. Hey Kim, lovely to talk to you and spend some time with you. I know you've got more shows coming up, but a great kick-off for 2021.
Thank you so much. This was so fun.
I'm glad. Anyway, we have got a lot of you online and on the web at the moment for your Halston pieces, so you will need to jump onto what you want. Nice and quick, smart. But coming up right now, I've got Marianne. What have you got?
I've got smoky quartz coming up, the stone of the woman. We haven't seen it since August, and we've got some brilliant previews for you all the way from Brazil. You've got to tune in. Bye for now.
Love TVSN? Then tell us all about it. Share your story of a must-have, favourite brand, or the guest you think is amazing. Call us on 13 23 10 and be a T-caller. We can't wait to hear from you. Expertly crafted, Oro Novo's gold electroforming technique envelops each piece with dazzling Italian gold. Oro Novo. Affordable extravagance. It's not just about the way you look, it's about the way you feel. Confident, strong, independent. You're a woman who knows what she wants and is ready to grab it with both hands. So when it comes time to spoil yourself with a trinket or a little pampering, you know just where to go, don't you? Get glam, get fabulous, get gorgeous. February 6th at TVSN.
Oh, the ultimate pack for face and body from the King of Skin. It is Dimitri James, and he has brought us a magnificent pack for you. And if we're talking about value, it's absolutely bananas. For $99.95, you're getting the full body holiday set, valued at over $259. You are saving a mozza, $159.85. You get it home for $33.32, and it's all yours. Dimi, what are we getting here? DWP is a magnificent range that you have it at your in your collection, but this is the ultimate pack.
This is the ultimate pack for, we are going to take care of the skin on your face for aging and wrinkles and deep lines and wrinkles and texture and firming, and for the body. You're going to receive the Age Reset Serum for the face. This is my favorite product I have ever made for anti-aging. It is full power, and it has the NAD, it has the 10 growth factors, it has the ferulic acid, it has the retinol, it has the vitamin C, and it can recreate your skin. Out of everything we make, this is still my favorite product I've ever used. I would never go without it.
Me too.
You're going to get the creme, then you get the creme reverse. And the creme reverse is the moisturizer that goes over the serum that works on all three types of wrinkles: glycation wrinkles, expression wrinkles, and structural breakdown wrinkles. It is loaded with 21 active ingredients, and it's really for any skin type. And you don't have to wait to have deep wrinkles to use this, by the way. It also helps offset future-looking lines and wrinkles. Dermapeel Body, we all know and love, to exfoliate our body, and the crepiness. And the 16 the 454 grams of deep wrinkle protocol for the entire body, for crepiness and wrinkles and firming. And we'll show you a before and after our report on the body, which is just crazy. That's for the derm appeal body. That's for the scrub. That was one application. We're able to scrub away the look of dead, crepey skin on the body. And look at the elbows. You all love it. You all know it. Yeah.
Now, these are the kinds of results that you can expect from the Deep Wrinkle Protocol Collagenesis range. A magnificent pack, an incredible saving. You get it home for $33.32. You will not regret it. The item number, 141096.